This is a fictional gameplay story by Chivalrous Veteran. Hey guys, Kyle here. We get a lot of your messages, wondering what's going on with KylezStream, and had a lot of questions about the 30 Days to Foreman series and when you're going to see that new Cat 930 we just got. Well, a lot of things have come up, and I'm dealing with a lot here, and I thought, in your messages and everything, just include you guys. Go ahead and, yeah. Well, my father passed away, so I'm back on the homestead now. That's what's going on. And, that's not the only thing. See, I'm here in Goldcrest Valley, and as you can see here, we're having some really hard times right now. And the economy's taking a downturn. So I guess looking at the map here to explain what I'm really dealing with up against and all this, it doesn't work here in the town of Maplefield the way you'd be thinking, normal city, normal government. Most of this area is run by the Farmers Union. As you can see, it's a major farming development here, and Mr. Simon Collins here has the biggest field, and he carries the economic weight over the whole valley here. So what I'm dealing with is Simon Collins wants to get the homestead farm as it's going into bankruptcy, and he's got the cooperation of all of his good friends and associates, anyone he could pull in his favor. So basically what's going on right now is, this is the Lepford farm. This is where I grew up. This was my father's farm. I've been farming here since I was 8 years old. I started operating the first tractors. And at 13 years old, I was operating equipment on my own, and that's where I got the skills for construction work and why I run an excavator so well. Try to make things kind of not too long. So basically, you have those who are for me keeping the farm, and you have those who are against me keeping the farm. The farm currently, if we'll close the map here, all the brand new equipment that my father had on the farm, as soon as he passed away, the bank took that as default on the loan. They took all the collateral, and they took everything that was purchased with the loan. My father had taken out a very large loan at the bank, and so they repossessed all the equipment, everything except for the tractors that I operated at 8 years old. The oldest equipment that nobody wanted. So here's the deal. Everything was taken in collection except for $100,000, which is to be collected when the farm is foreclosed on and then they sell the farm. But if I find a way in 5 days to get $100,000 and clear the debt, The farm is mine. Mr. Simon Collins over here wants the farm for himself. So basically, this whole valley has been completely divided over who supports the Lepford farm, who doesn't support the Lepford farm. And to make things simple, I'm just going to simplify everything talking to you guys. We're going to say adversary and allies. So Simon Collins, that's an adversary. Richard Wright over here has field 1 and 6. He's an adversary. Victor Robinson has field 2. He's an adversary. Peter Wood has fields 3 and 4. He's an adversary. What that means when I say adversary is they're not going to offer me any help whatsoever, getting any work, jobs, income. They may, since Simon Collins has such a sway in the farmers union and the farmers market, they may try to alter the prices that I'm able to obtain. I'm not sure if that's legal. Might have to talk about that. I don't think that they actually can do that, but it's possible. They'll do anything they possibly can. So here we have Joshua Allen. He has 9 and 13, and he's neutral. He hasn't decided either way. Abel Nelson is an ally, good friend of mine. George Watson, very good friend of my father. So that's 7 and 8. We can work on field 7 and 8. If I need to find some work, I can work there. Dennis Jenkins has not said either way, so I don't know whether I should approach people or I don't want to stir up any more stress in the town, basically, because this has caused a lot of situation right now. So over here we have Gary Turner on field 10. He's a very good friend of my father's. I can go talk to him. And I've known Natalie Johnson for a lot of years, and she has 17 and 21. Now Maria King now has field 18, and we grew up together, went to school together. And I could have worked on Daria White's field, but something about me making fun of her name through childhood. I wonder why. But she has field 20. I really shouldn't have done that. Eric Roberts is the best friend of Simon Collins. So Eric Roberts, he's an adversary, cannot work on his field. Alex Young has not said either way. James Harris, he has field 22, 23, and 24, and he is an ally, very good friend of my father. So it's really weird naming farmers allies and adversaries, but that's the situation that is going on right now. It's bizarre, but this is, who wants me to keep the farm and who wants me to lose the farm. So if somebody wants me to lose the place that I spent my whole life growing up, I'm going to consider that an adversary, So Robert Cook, field 26, adversary. Stephen Bell, field 29, adversary. They're with Simon Collins, basically. Everyone who's listed as an adversary is with Simon Collins, and they want the farm. That's what's going on. So you have two guys who are in control of the local farmers union. You have Mr. Simon Collins up here, field 5, and then there's Edward Gomez. And this is interesting because Edward Gomez actually has a voice in the farmers union, because fact of the matter, it will be argued by Simon Collins, and all his associates will argue till they're blue in the face. But the fact is, acreage owned by Edward Gomez is larger than Simon Collins' field. Edward Gomez has more farmable land. He has more equity. So with his financial, everything runs on financial power. Who has wealth and money and who can spread that around and gain a foothold on the farmers union. It's basically how it works. So he can go toe to toe with Simon Collins, and he has not said whether he's for or against me keeping the farm, so neutral. And then there's Mary Evans. She has field 31 and field 30, and she's also neutral, hasn't said either way. So this is basically what's going on in my life right now. I'm trying to gather allies to face the adversaries in a real life situation where they're trying to take the homestead right out from under me. And I talked to the bank manager, and he said that I have 5 days. He gave me 5 days to get $100,000. And everyone who hears that would think that is absolutely impossible. But I don't go with what everybody says. The economy's not so great, though. The economy, we've seen better times. It'd be nice if we had some sheep, because wool is nice this time of year. The only thing I have is the leftover wheat in one of my father's fields, and due to my financial situation, I can't afford for any train runs at the moment, so these prices, I can't use any of these. Train is not doable. So right now, the highest we have on wheat, right here, Gomez Ridge Acres. That's the highest right now. It fluctuates, so you have to check it constantly. And let's see what we have for available harvests. Ooh, Maria King has a root crop, potatoes. And here James Harris has 2 fields. George Watson, field 7. So we have soybeans, sunflowers. Oh, more potatoes. Ah, okay. Well, if you don't know, root crops are the best paying jobs. And even though it's a small field, it's going to help a lot. So that gives you 21, 23, 24, 18, and 7. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I got 6 fields I can get some work on. And I think that covers everything. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut this video, and I'm gonna go in and make sure I have a fresh battery in the camera so that it doesn't run out. And I'm gonna go ahead and cut it here, and I'll see you guys when I come right back, okay?